And now, your Valley Storm Team forecast.
Well, our weather story certainly starts with plenty of moisture, low-level, mid-level moisture in the atmosphere that helps to fuel daily showers, embedded showers like pockets of steady rain, and a few thunderstorms, but nothing severe is expected out of it. It ends up being fairly gentle, except for those 2-minute gushers where it just comes down in buckets and then done. 73 degrees overnight tonight, clearing skies, northeast wind 3 to 5 miles an hour. Looking at the forecast for tomorrow in the morning, mostly clear skies, temperatures near 80 at 8 a.m. and by afternoon, a light northeast breeze, more clouds, and a chance for showers, pockets of steady rain, and rumbles of thunder. Let's look at it valley style across the valley. 92 Brownsville, but 95 at McAllen, forecast high. Forecast high for Harlingen, 93. Raymondville, 90. Normal mid-valley high temperature this time of year, 92 degrees. So I think we're going to be doing well for ourselves, but I think that chance for rain is going to increase heading into the next few days. We have all the usual suspects necessary to trigger off the moisture. The moisture coming from the Gulf is going to continue to act as fuel for showers. And then we've got different things that could help out. You've got potential troughing offshore. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be there every day, but it's potential, especially running into the end of the week. And then you have daytime heating, the sun just warming the ground and the ground warming the air, and that whole process just getting everything bubbling up. And then you have the east wind in the afternoon, that potential. That drives in sea breeze, which then acts as a little frontal boundary and kicks up more showers. So, yep, not much for Tuesday, but a little bit more you can see here on Wednesday, and then going into Thursday and Friday, much the same. Because all those ingredients are just going to be there. We're just going to bake a little different cake every single day, depending on the amount of each ingredient. You can see here from the graph, pretty well demonstrated. I love this graph because it just one-stop shop. Boom! And you can see everything you need to know about rain for the valley, for the rest of the week, for the weekend, and into early next week. Our best chance will be Wednesday through Friday, but when you're talking the difference between 40 and 60%, you're really splitting hairs there. I mean, we've got a chance for afternoon activity the rest of the week for certain and into the weekend. How much rain could we see this week? Well, anywhere from 1/100 of an inch out west to 1.5 inches near the coast, and in between 1/4 to 1/2 inch. So if you leave your house and it's dry and partly cloudy, don't worry. No, you got to worry. You got to say to yourself, I'll need to slow down and give myself extra distance between me and the next car if I run into one of those showers. Because, boy, they come down lickety-split when you're driving, that's for sure. 94 degrees for Saturday and Sunday. Don't forget that, but we will have a chance for showers each afternoon. The tropical snapshot is basically all focused on the Atlantic and what's going on there with a 90% chance this will become something more, but then head off into the western Atlantic. No threats to the valley whatsoever. 7-day forecast shows our only threat is a shower now and again.